Pigeon Forge, Tennessee. It's Wild West Week. Oh, no, wait, no.
Wilderness Wildlife Week.
Wilderness, yeah.
Wilderness Wildlife Week.
Wilderness Wildlife Week. I know, I love to mess up things on purpose, though. Yep. If you have any information needs, they're all here waiting for you, including your own personal stuffed dog to follow you around if you need it. So, all right, well, we're going to hit the craft side first. Oops, I got to be careful. Got to go too quick. All right. So there are usual people here with their crafts and their hats. Wildlife Week, Pigeon Forge. We're hoping for thousands of people to come in these last few days. Pricing is available. Hoodies, about $20. And signs. Yep. What's your first name? Linda. She has dedicated herself to this week. Love that shirt. Yeah. Loud, loud, loud. Got plenty of shirts, plenty of hats, stocking caps. Boy, you can be a part of something big here. Oh, look at the cat. I like the cat. All kinds of custom everything, shirts, ideas. Here for everybody at Wilderness Week at the Ramsey. Oh, did I mention that? We're at the Ramsey. That's right down in the middle of Pigeon Forge.
I think I'm taking a class with this lady.
And now we're going to get to us a little bit of artwork. These are the burners.
Oh, yeah. Very nice lady. Very good instructor. And,
Oh, look at that one. The herring right on the wood. Ah, great blue heron. An owl. A turtle. A turtle. Oh, is it beautiful? All right, so here is our little secret, Stafford Johnson. Now, I'm imagining Smoky Mountains family saga, coming of age story inspired by true crimes. True crimes. True crimes in the Smoky Mountains? What does that mean, true crimes? Inspired by true crimes. There's murder and killers and dumped bodies and mysterious graves in the woods. Interesting. If you like Scout Fitch and Edie Threadgood, you are going to love Laurel Mountain McLandon Jackson. How's a McLandon, is he now? Aye. Oh, here you go. If you'd like to check it out, scan that. What secrets are buried in the mysterious graves of the woods on the ridge in our farm near Lawson Crossroads, Tennessee? Wouldn't that be interesting? Cool. Now, what else is this? This is Meet the Featured Speakers.
Yes, sir.
Judy Feltz, the Sutton family. East Tennessee, two-time honorably discharged and former homeless Army veteran. Wow.
I'm going to tell about both books and some of my story.
Uh-huh.
That's me.
Now this has a little thing to scan. Do you have anything to let people know? Is this you here?
It is.
Oh, okay.
You can scan that and actually order books from it.
Yeah, I did scan that one already.
Okay.
Anybody want? Here's your basic information that you need. Hi, Shar. Look, we've got some people coming into our live stream now. Yeah, there should never be a homeless veteran. That should be an absolute law. Our little secret, these are the prices on it, on what they found on their property. Dead hours at the dead hours of midnight. Oh. And who's this fella?
That's Richard Way, the co-author of The Dead Hours of Midnight. That's flight training at Laredo, Texas, 1969.
So he's been around a while.
Well, he served 23 years in the Air Force.
Yep.
Retired as Lieutenant Colonel.
Lieutenant Colonel.
Flew commercially, flew a tanker. And these are some pictures he took.
F-4 Phantoms. They drank a lot of gas.
Those are the desert camouflage Phantoms. They're delivering them to Israel.
Cool.
Mm-hmm.
Have you made anything this afternoon?
The Dead Hours of Midnight.
Fascinating true story. Footnoted, researched, documented. Sevier County history.
Any man or set of men who would go into the dead hours of midnight under the cover of darkness with masks on their faces and drag the poor defenseless woman from her home, lash her to the back of a baseboard in a base coward and not worthy of citizenship. A base coward. What is a base coward? Is that a buckboard?
No, just a low life. A coward.
Oh, base, as in,
just,
yes, you're a basic coward.
Yeah, exactly. Yep, basic coward.
Mm.
He's a hero, and the book is dedicated to him and Chef Thomas Houston Davis.
You want to read that one, put it on pause. So a lot of Smoky Mountain history here, huh?
Well, it's all Smoky Mountain history.
Let's see, this is an old newspaper. June 5th, 1929. Sevierville County Whitecaps. Yep. Pentecostals have brought them back to justice, dealt by Judge Nelson. Ha ha ha.
That's how I found out about this.
Brought them back to justice.
Yep, he had
So they were called Whitecaps because they all wore white hats or
Well,
something?
that's right. They wore masks, hoods.
Now, if you have any desire to know more of the history, you've got this other book here, The Whitecaps of Sevierville County.
Well, I'm good.
Wow, the interment of Whitecaps. Huh.
Those are displayed.
These are, was this an unauthorized sect of an offshoot from someone else or something else? Or
No, they just
They
sprung
were-
up here.
doling out militia justice without
Well,
permission?
doling out a morality at the end of a hickory stick.
Ah,
A hickory with, they call it.
Find the little girl's room too.
The legend is, well,
oh here, let me put this up on you. This is you are
Stanford Johnson.
Stanford Johnson.
Sir.
Well, you're live on Joy Blessed Life, and he is holding the hickory stick of justice of this bad time.
Oh, wow.
So what year was this occurring with the hickory stick and the
1890s in Sevier County, the Whitecaps really ruled the county.
Wow.
Population was about
She did it all at one
20,000.
time, but she came
There were
back.
about 4,000 voting age males, and they estimate that between 650 and 1,500 of them belong to this organization called the Whitecaps. The Whitecaps were raised up in Emmett's Cove, Copeland Creek area, above Pittman Center, above Gatlinburg, around 1892. A group of prostitutes had moved into Emmett's Cove, Copeland Creek, and a judge could not get convictions against them. So either in open court or at a cafe in Sevierville, he basically suggested that the good people up there should take matters in their own hands. So
aha,
a group of people,
kind of like a militia or like the
vigilantes,
vigilantes.
a group took a bundle of hickory withes, branches, in a bundle with a note that said, leave, go back wherever you came from, and we're going to come back and visit you and help you with these sticks. And it was signed the Whitecaps. So the prostitutes didn't leave, the Whitecaps came back, dragged them into the night, and whipped them with hickory branches. prostitutes left, so they thought, well, since that worked, let's clean up some more immorality in Sevier County. And it spread throughout all civil districts in Sevier County.
Uh-huh.
It was estimated that those 650, 1,500 were conducting as many as a dozen raids a night in Sevier County. And it ended, the justices of the peace in Sevier County hijacked the criminal justice system and organized white cap gangs to deal with troublesome tenant farmers and sharecroppers and settle those scores and feuds.
So it got out of hand. How many, between the beginning when it actually had a good reason to when it got out of hand, how many years did they exist?
Well, it came into existence in 1892.
92.
The first newspaper article that I saw referencing the white caps called them the White Caps of Emmett's Cove, and it was in January 1892. And it said they'd been there for a few months, active for a few months, 2 weeks. So between January 1892 and it effectively ended when a young couple was murdered, murder for hire, in December 1896.
96.
A wealthy Sevier County landowner, Bob Catlett, hired 2 men to kill Bill and Laura Whaley, who had testified against him in a grand jury. So he wanted to put out of the way before it went to trial. So Bob Catlett paid Ples Wynn and Catlett $50, and they killed the Whaleys. So that's all true. Documented.
Amazing. Now this article here that says the 1920, what, 29?
Right.
This is unmasking the whitecaps. Were they still in existence in 29?
No, my theory on
This
that
is just
that since it's 1929, Ples Wynn and Catlett Tipton were hanged on July 5th, 1899. So this would have been about a 30-year commemorative article about the end of whitecap, the hanging on the Sevierville courthouse lawn.
Okay.
At the time, it was attended by about 3,000 people, which was supposed to have been the largest gathering ever in Sevier County at the time. But they built an enclosure, so only about 90 people were inside the enclosure where the gallows were.
Back in the hanging days.
Fascinating true history.
Wow.
There were gun battles,
Gun battle.
killings. The sheriff, the sitting sheriff killed one of the Wynns, gut shot him on the street in April 1898. And William Wynn, his funeral procession was passing by the courthouse while his younger brother was being sentenced for killing the Whalers. So it's just unbelievable.
What was yeah, because there's a lot of things, because I mean, even there was, the KKK started out as just local justice, doing good until there could be an established police force, but then they got out of hand too.
Well,
It always starts out with best intentions.
right. One of the distinguishing features of this branch of whitecapping was that it was not racially motivated.
Right.
It started out an enforcement of morality and community consensus of behavior and conduct. And then it got, like I said, it was hijacked by the justices of the peace who started using whitecap gangs to deal with troublesome tenants and sharecroppers.
All right, well, we're going to move over to the next display here.
Go see Donny.
Thank you.
Okay, Donita Donson. Donita. Medicine from the Woods.
Author, a poet, place.
Hi. All's well. We're doing a little live YouTube.
It's live. Do you want to talk about your books?
Okay.
Go up to her now.
Yeah, we're going to introduce you first as Donita.
Yes.
Donita, I said it right. Okay. And then this is Donita live. We get to meet her, the author of these books, Trailing the Azimuth, and looks like Medicine of the Woods. Let's look at that.
That's
Is there a little thing, a scan thing, anything I can hold up for people to scan?
not.
Okay.
But they
And-
can go to my website, danitadotson.com.
There's her website right there.
There we go.
And get that. And also my social media info. I invite people to follow me.
All right. Now, just speak up a little bit as far as what your basic calling is. What
What your books are
the
about.
infantry, your desire and what you're trying to do.
I love the way you ask that. What is your calling? And I do feel like
We're ministers, so.
We gotta.
I would be happy to know that these books involve spiritual journeys. I love nature, and I've been someone who's been outdoors and hiking for quite a while. But I'm also a teacher of literature and have been writing poetry since I was a kid, but never took the time to produce my own work. I was too busy teaching others to write. But during the COVID era, where I was working home remotely, I would spend a lot of time outside in the woods, but also revisiting poetry and writing new poetry, and following the spirit, to say what I needed to say that I felt the world might need to hear. So that led to my first book, Trailing the Azimuth, which is about literal trails. I open up with Tennessee trails and things that are even in my backyard.
You got a map of trails in there?
Well, I don't have a map, but the whole book of poetry, in essence, maps, charts, journeys. And I have a section, it's 5 different sections. Second section is outbound treks, so other places like the Great Southwest where I've ventured. And then even further out, global journeys, where I've had the blessing to live in places like Nicaragua and Turkey and find the glorious landscapes that the great creator has
Turning
Yeah.
your view into words.
Yeah, turn my view into words. Exactly. That's really it. One of my reviewers said it reads a little bit like a travel log, and
Okay.
so I've not been in essence defined as a travel writer. But if one can do travel writing in poetry form, that's what I've kind of created, which is unique in the world of poetry.
Traveling in poetry form.
Yeah.
And the word azimuth was chosen by you for a reason.
Yes, it was. Cool story about this. And I get asked a lot about what is an azimuth. They actually, a lot of people think it's a place on the map, like Argentina or somewhere. Where is the azimuth? What is the azimuth? I did not know this term until December 2020. My nephew was in the military, in the army. He was home on leave for Christmas, and he was talking about navigating the woods and shooting an azimuth, and explained to me what that was. If you're stuck in the woods with a compass and a map, that's all you have, you've got to follow some kind of guidance to get to your destination, and that's the azimuth. It's the navigational marker to get you through the woods. Now you will appreciate that being in ministry, how I use the azimuth as a symbol for finding the way, finding the path.
wow, wonderful.
So my next section in the book is
There's a lot of noise in the background. You might want
Yeah,
to get a little closer to her.
Now that he's playing.
Okay,
Yeah.
I like the music in the background.
Yeah.
There's a
Unfortunately,
section
it might be
called
copyrighted.
Wayfarer's Psalms, which, I think the whole book is, in essence, spiritually inclined, but that section on that is, meditations that I have, talks with God in the wild, and then the last section is pandemic pathways, is that, how we can use the nature, much like those great writers of old, the scriptures, look at God's creation, and that shows us the way.
Whether it's the Mississippi, now hold that one up close to your face so that it's in the picture.
Medicine Woods was
Right up like this.
Right like this.
Yeah, there you go. The Medicine in the Woods, there we go. All right, now you
The
can,
Medicine Woods actually is my new book. This is actually published.
we are not pharmakia people.
Well,
We want no,
We like natural stuff.
we like all natural,
Anything.
no side effects.
I am with you, and I've been
Yeah.
like that for a while. I learned this from my grandmother. So this is not a book of remedies, but it's written from the spirit of someone who appreciates those ancestors who know how to heal others, or know the essence of healing. So my grandmother, when I was a child, used to take me into the woods. She was a folk doctor, an herbalist, and she was also a minister's wife too. And
Uh-huh.
she knew how all that healing.
Man, does
comes
that fit together or what?
together or what? So the poem that was pretty much the anchor for the whole title of the book is a poem called "The Medicine Woods and monkey wrenches. She was also a quilter. So the monkey wrench quilt, you know, like the monkey wrench tool, is loosening up or fixing what needs to be healed. So this book, in essence, is about healing. It's about the healing that the earth can provide, not just medicinal plants. And, you know, physically walking in the woods can be good for the body.
Right.
But it's good for the spirit. It's good for the mind, right? And then it puts you in touch with the grave healer.
Yep.
A great physician.
And go in your bare feet, because the earth is connected to the human body.
Amen. That's exactly right. So that's the essence of this. I thank you for allowing me to asking questions, because I feel like you've hung around long enough to do this videotape, and I've watched your faces. That
Sure.
there's something that I've said that connects to you.
Wonderful.
If you have
We're going to
questions, I'd be happy to
head on to the next one. Is this the actual pestle in the picture?
No. Interesting story about this. I bought this pestle because when I went to the publisher and they said, would you suggest to us a photo?
Wow, that's marble?
Well, I took this
Or
out.
granite?
Yeah, I think I
Very
some
heavy
kind of
stone.
I took it out into the woods and took a photo of the wild with this and sent it to him and said, I'd like this to be something on the cover. Well, they didn't accept my photo, but they accepted my idea, which is, this is lovely what they produced.
Yeah.
So it's actually
Very
wood.
good.
So.
And I see an old-fashioned typewriter in the...
Yes, that's my mother's Smith Corona. And I first learned to tie. Got pretty good at it on that also, Miss Smith Corona.
Well, all right. Well, it's good to meet you.
Did you give her the card? Yeah.
Yeah.
No?
I'll
No,
give
I
it
have
to you.
not.
I'll give you one. Go
All right.
ahead and do the.
You do ministry,
Okay.
but you do, you have what, the YouTube channel?
These spoons already come dished out.
All's well. All's well. What words of wisdom do you have besides your Santa Claus off season?
Words of wisdom is relax, enjoy your life. The way I do that is wood burning.
Wood burning.
Wood burn at the senior center in Sevierville, my people senior center. And I've been doing it about 8 years. And it's just wonderful.
What about the rooster here? What's that?
That's the print that I've looked at and thought I'll put that on wood. And so I burned it.
So this is the example for this.
That's right. I saw that picture. I said, I think I'd like to do that. And so then I started working on this. The past 2 days I did this with my wood burner while I was sitting here.
So,
All hand done. It's not
would you say anybody can do wood burning like this?
just about.
Okay. And is there an example of the tool that you use or anything right here?
Yeah, here's the wood burner
Let me see it.
heater.
Wood burner heater.
It heats it up, and then it goes to a cord here. It's got
Plugs into the burner.
and this cord here attaches to the burner itself. And it actually burns a line on the wood. Every mark you see on that wood is hand done. It's not computer, it's not laser, it's all hand.
Love his eyes.
You can feel it. You can feel it.
It's a great hobby, and I love it.
Here, this is your
And we're
card.
still he's going to be at the Ramsey
This is
for
his
another.
card. This is his.
There we go.
He plays Santa as well. See, look here. There he is, right there.
Good looking Santa there.
And then that's his card information right there.
Everything on the back here is marked Santa Bob
Yeah,
and the date of the year.
Get the picture there where he's posing as
All
Santa.
right, it's with the. Have to have a. That in his hand.
And we appreciate you posing as you dressing up as Santa too. That's a service.
Oh, we got a lady carving here. Yeah. Let's see. Let me get you. Awesome. Are you camera shy or anything? Oh, okay. Wow, look at these tools right here. All different types of carving tools, including a phone. Carving.
Yeah, the phone is key. You have to
Sharpening
look for
stone.
patterns on the phone.
Sharpening, an old sharpening stone of some sort. Oh, and a glove that doesn't let you cut yourself. And a coffee cup to keep you going.
Oh, that's right. This is to catch the.
Oh, that's. What is this little pencil thing I see here? And this is a pencil drawing that is eventually going to be used as a carving.
Well, yeah.
So you start out with that.
That was the plan.
And he's in. Look at this. We're seeing this in creation.
Yeah, and I'm struggling a little bit. I'm kind of a novice at this.
So anybody can do this that wants to. Just need a few tools and a glove to keep you from killing yourself.
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Oh, there's your bear.
You know, there's the February 2023 schedule is coming up. Senior Center Activities, Sevierville, Tennessee. So there's lots to do if you know anybody in the area.
The senior center is awesome.
Awesome. Yeah, I could actually get in the door at my age. I would never want to admit.
I don't know how long you are, but they're 55, starting at
Oh,
55.
yeah, I'm way above that. Look at these. Now, this is an old cabinet door that you took off and decided to make a carving into?
It wasn't an old one. It was a cabinet door at a home store.
Huh. Wow, would that be interesting to have done in your home?
This is a method called chip carving.
Say it a little louder.
It's called chip carving.
Chip carving.
Right. You take little chips of wood out to make the designs.
Uh-huh. Where's that little knife that you would show that does that? It looks like you've got spoons
It's different.
with burn marks.
It's different from, I do a little bit of everything.
And she's got a don't cut me glove on too.
This is the knife that you do the chip carving with, and you can see it's different from the knife that you
For
carve
whittling?
So
Yeah, Jed's out on the front porch whittling.
it's slightly
Yeah, that was more
curved,
her.
and when you chip carve, you actually hold it different than you hold a regular knife.
Wow.
You hold it at an angle, 45-degree angle. So when you chip carving, you're chipping out.
Yeah, that's why they call it that. You're chipping out the wood.
Yeah.
Now, is that-
makes little triangles? See, like that. So see the little
Okay.
triangles in the side. Look at this.
Yeah. Okay. Oh, coasters. Look, handmade, chipped out coasters. And now you're working. Now this is a design here that you've written on the wood first, and now you're going to follow after it.
I take the design and I make copies on the copy machine, and I put it down and iron it on it.
Okay.
And once that ironed on, chip carving, it's repetition of the same design time and time again.
Mm-hmm.
So you almost have to have it on there first before you start your chip carving.
Wow.
And then you go down and you end up.
And you end up with that.
Yeah.
Is that cool or what?
This
Is
is
that
your
and that's
card.
her card? Let me get that.
That's her card right there.
Yeah. And maybe she would do your kitchen cabinets. Send her the door. Not all of them.
You're
Just send her
shaking.
one.
Hold
I'm
it
shaking.
still.
Okay. Tell me about the duck.
The duck is
Whack.
a
Oh. Oh. I didn't get to see you. Do that again? Oh my goodness. That's cute.
I found it in a magazine, and I got through part of it and had an awful time getting the duck call part into the wood. And everything was just off just a little bit. And when I finally got it all to the point where I had 16 duck calls later before we got done all the work in it. It was a little message down at the bottom, you know, it was going step by step, and it said, to finish your duck, get next month's issue. Chapter 2. So I missed
That's
chapter
funny.
2 altogether.
So you are
She's
a distant relative of the duck commander?
This is a doll on made actually.
Oh my goodness. That hair is all carved in wood? Wow.
Little bear. She's got a little bear. Back up. You don't have it pinched in, do you?
No, I do not have anything. There we go. Wow. And she's got a little wooden bear under his arm.
Her. It's a girl.
And that is carved as well. With, of course, a crocheted dress on. Almost looks like a doily. Turned into a skirt. Kind of cool, huh?
Look at
For
this
every
right
girl
here.
in Boyle. Uh-oh. We have to make a recording of that. 'Cause that's a joy. We are Joy Blessed Life.
It's not focusing. Don't get too close there.
Do you want to take this camera from me?
It wasn't focusing.
And then when you just have a lot of fun.
Ah,
Did you show
another
the-
bear.
Then you're thinking, okay, now.
Did you show them the dolls too?
No, I missed it. Oh, he's one of those kinds you make dance. That has a stick that comes through his chest. I think the stick is on the spoon, or... there it is.
No.
No, that's not. It's over here somewhere.
Like this. Yeah.
Yeah,
Like a stick.
he dances on the
On a
wood.
stick. You put him on the stick.
Yep, put him on the stick. That used to entertain when I was a kid.
Back up a little.
I can't see it. I'm forgetting to look through the camera here. Pretty cool. Make him dance. Make him dance. He kind of looks like Jake.
Well, you put them on the board.
Yeah, and he makes the clickety-clackety sound. I guess she didn't want to make any noise. Boy, look at him.
This is old German pattern. Not German. German pattern, I guess it is.
That is cute. I like that one.
Ooh, ooh, ooh. Pull my string and I'm
like
your
that
friend. Beautiful carvings, bowls. Oh, wow. Hell, before you take it too far down, I just wanted to take real quick and tell me about your owls real quick. So you do a little bit of burning.
No, I don't do any burning.
Oh, okay, that's
Well,
from
I
somebody
do.
else.
Actually, I do on all my birds and stuff. I do on
Uh-huh.
No, like this here, on the fish, this is all wood burn scales on it. You see?
Wow.
And they get a lot of skill.
And this is Don Taylor.
Yeah.
Don Taylor's doing this carving. Now, Don, I want to ask you about the feathers
Certainly.
and why you have them numbered.
Well, that's what we start from, the way I start from the beginning.
Okay.
And you kind of
2,
step by
3,
step.
4.
And then, and the fifth, and that's all that's left of a
And how
turkey
many-
going over the fence.
I see. Beautiful. I'm going to hand this to you the next time you say anything. Wow. And how many feathers do you go through before you get one done that doesn't break?
Oh, well.
It happens once in a while.
Yeah, well, they're like this.
Oh, look
you
at
know,
that one.
so
That's
they're-
got several in one feather.
Yeah, that's kind of a sample. See, I got 3 feathers in there like
Now
that.
look at that detail. Now, how do you make each one of these little scratches by yourself?
Each one of those barbs are done by a fine point on a wood burner.
A what? A fine point.
Yeah, uh-huh.
Each one.
Each one of those, yeah.
Man. And
that's
same.
what I do with all my...
Oh, look at this owl. And so, look at that. Oh, wait. You got to tell me about this guy. Does he have a name? Is he for
No,
sale?
no name, but my wife won't let me sell him.
Okay.
Yeah. But I give you some more light
Look
there.
how
if you like.
wise he
Yeah.
is. Oh my goodness. Look at
But
that.
those are also kind of carved in there with, we use a little Dremel to help sometimes.
Right, speed it up a
And,
little
and
bit.
then it's wood burn for the feathers, each one of those, and then painted.
Okay, so the Dremel did the cutting and then the burner did the color.
Yeah,
And this is all one piece of wood here.
This is all one, yeah.
Wow.
This is a base from a
Well,
cedar
yeah,
tree.
he's definitely the base.
Because the color works out pretty good.
Yeah.
Yeah. And this one took me about an hour or 100 hours.
About 100 hours.
In this one, yeah.
And you charge $10 an hour, so he's $1,000 if you wanted to sell him. Wow.
My wife won't let me part this one, so that's a
Yes,
permanent.
but that kind of detail is amazing.
This in the snowy owl. We go all the
Snowy owl, beautiful. Oh, and I need to see a card so I can put your information on this this video.
Oh, sure. Okay.
One of my people's going.
Oh.
Yeah, let me see that.
Let's see if I got one here. If not, I got some over there.
Is this your magazine or something that you do?
Yeah,
The Animals of the Nativity.
This is the
Hold
pattern.
that up for me.
I'm
so
working on another nativity scene.
Okay, so you're carving the entire nativity.
Red. I have the pay.
Oh, wow, look at this guy. Is this a peregrine falcon?
Yes, it is. Yeah.
Wow, look at the detail in his feet.
I have the feet on most of the birds are pewter. They're cast pewter, so we use those. They
This
work
is the
out
nativity
good.
he's carving here.
That's Is that me? Oh, that's
Oh, that
my
is
body,
you.
Yeah.
Okay.
And then
Great.
here's the
Baby
Hello.
Jesus.
baby Jesus.
Yeah, I am. Right now we got.
I like your sweater.
Here's the donkey.
Some YouTubers are here right now, holding you
Here's
back.
the camel.
Yep.
Yeah, we'll be there shortly.
And here's our card, so you can have whoever you're talking to on the phone see you on TV.
That's my wife. Okay, I'll see you later. Yeah.
So there's the book. He's carving the nativity.
Yeah,
Carving a
there's
nativity.
some from my older one.
Look at the blue jay too.
Wow.
Some
Oh,
that I have at home. The lady at the senior center liked it so well.
hi Jim Forbes. Wow, look at that.
I want to show you this too.
Oh, wow, look at this too. Well, this is one piece of wood here. One
that's
piece of
what-
wood. And yet look how realistic his
Set
eyes.
it
It's
up
a
here.
peregrine falcon now, see? Yeah. And this,
Wow.
And then look at the cardinal too. Back up a little. There you go. Beautiful.
Oh, a little crow over here. But yeah, show us a picture of your favorite.
I want to one of these. This is that peregrine falcon there. And the birds of prey people were here. This is a couple years ago, and they brought the real birds.
Oh,
And so,
I see.
which
So,
one, is mine's carved, and then there's a real one right next to it.
they brought a real peregrine falcon to stand next to his carved falcon,
No, that's the American kestrel. Yeah.
a kestrel.
Yeah.
Okay. Wow. Which one's real? Well, I think it's the one on the right because he doesn't have any. He's not gripping somebody's finger, for all he's worth. The one on the left is gripping somebody's finger
This
right
one.
there.
This one's the real
that's
one.
got to be real when they're on a gesso.
That's
And
cute.
this was mounted on that wood.
Yeah.
Oh, we do
here's
have a
his card.
card. Wonderful. Make sure you mark out the wrong number. Okay. You don't want that number?
No, I don't want the home number on that.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I don't have a pen to give you a darker mark, so you go
I
ahead.
got a pen.
Yeah.
I keep one right next to my heart here someplace.
Heart, 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 heart. Another pencil over there.
Here, show this while you're waiting.
Sure.
Show
So here
these.
is a finished nativity
Yeah,
carving.
that was
Oh, he's got a sheep.
95 I did that one, see?
Around 95.
Yeah.
They have aged beautifully.
1995.
They
That's
have
just
aged.
a, no paint on it, it's just a
That's
clear
30 years. And I see you also did a carving of a woodpecker.
That's a pilated woodpecker. Yeah, that's the
The
largest
giant one, yeah.
They run about 17 inches long.
They do.
We
That's,
can always
that's
cover
life
up your
size.
number. Let me see. We can cover up your number. Okay, first I'll do this. We'll show you this part. So we're covering up his number.
Okay. On there.
And
Wood
then we'll
carving.
show the other side there.
And
And
that
then
is his website.
there.
And there it goes.
Okay.
Natural looking
That
wood.
way we didn't show your.
But he has an 800 number there, 865 number that he doesn't mind being shown.
Oh, okay.
So you can call his cell phone number.
There's the.
I'm having trouble with the other phone, so that's why I crossed it off.
Sure,
Okay,
there
there.
you go. Okay. Well, thank you. We're going to move on to the bear now and let you finish getting organized. And
Good. This is, I don't know if you remember from a few years ago, they used to do a mobile.
Oh,
mobile
oh,
oil,
yeah.
yeah.
They had a flying red horse,
They did.
and that's what this is.
Yeah, you don't see that very often. Totally forgot that that was their their emoji, yeah.
Yeah, I used to see it on
All their signs.
yeah.
Gotta be old. Well, thank you, Don.
Well, thank you.
Bless you. He's a handsome wood carver there.
Enjoy your day. Thank you.
All right, here's our next interview. Hello, Mr. Bear. How you doing? Oh, fine. I'm just laying around, having a good day. You're in bear country. Be bear wise.
Never feed or approach bears. Secure food, garbage, and recycling. Remove bird feeders when bears are active. Never lead pet food outdoors. Clean and store grills. Alert neighbors to bear activity. That's being bear wise.
You gotcha. Those are the bear necessities. Kind of feels good. Kind of a rough fur. Real rough. Rough and tough. There's a bear. Bears can smell food from miles away. Bear-wise vacations tip: don't feed them. How to watch them. Driving in bear country. Dogs do not get along with bears. Don't think that they do. And the next one, your science project, butterflies. Hi, Virginia. We are at the Wilderness Wildlife Fair at the Ramsey Hotel in Pigeon Forge. Great Smoky Mountain National Park. You can sign up for a newsletter. Go ahead, somebody. Go ahead and sign up.
What is your what was on the menu today, Mrs. Virginia?
I'm only concerned with dessert. Okay, so we've got a Great Smoky Mountain adventure coming up. Great Smoky Mountains Eco Adventure Camping for a Cause, April 29th to May 2nd, a 3-day and 2-night adventure. Nature hikes, Great Smoky Mountain National Park, fresh meals provided, local ingredients. Oh boy, that means they're going to go pull stuff out of the forest and make you eat it. And there's the information at the bottom. Go ahead and scan that. That'll give you some information that you need.
Or scan it later. This is the 31st annual Wilderness Wildlife Week in Pigeon Forge.
Hey. Awesome. Now, this isn't just an exhibit either. They actually have tours all week long, going to all different places throughout the park. Smoky Mountain guides are here to show you different things you can do. You can go rafting even if you want to when the water's up. And we haven't been to, some of the sponsors are here. Pink Jeep Tours here, shuttle service. I did see a list of things to do. They have hikes and bus outings. One of the tours was canceled. Nancy East Salon, Colby McClelmer. Is he a McClelmer or is he now?
Let's go this way. They're waiting for a speaker.
Okay, they got a speaker in there for hiking.
I want to see.
So we're going to come around this way and see what. Oh, here's the next display: Bay Mountain Park and Planetarium. Looks like you can go there for adventures and things to do. I wonder if this has one of those things on it. It does. Here's your scan. If you'd like to scan that, save that for later. Bay Mountains, Park Road, Kingsport, Tennessee. And they just have a few things on display here. Some antlers, some turtles, some furs, snake skin.
Show the fur.
Oh, yeah. Rabbits and deers and lions and tigers and bears. Oh, my. Beautiful.
Mrs. Virginia said oven fried chicken. Just took a yellow cake out of the oven.
For those of you interested, Cades Cove does have a Cades Cove Museum in Maryville, Tennessee. Cades Cove Preservation. That's what it looks like. Looks like the display or the people that are here doing it are not here right now. A bear named Misty. Okay, now this is
There's this birds and butterflies. So there's a
Birds and butterflies.
they've got a pamphlet there, and then they do have the information and the scan information on the back.
right there. Hold it steady for a second. Some brochures that you can take with you. Some artwork. Some plants. The ebony spleenwort. Slender, dark green fronds tapered at both ends. All the things that you can look at here.
Yeah.
Official native plant bucket. Pretty cool. The rain gardens.
Butterfly garden.
All right, let's go on in there.
Okay. We are going. Let's see, got to get my camera organized here. Swing it around.
If you hit this button, it'll turn it back around fast.
Not too fast though, right?
You hit that button. Just I think-
This button? That's my power button.
Whatever. You hit something like, and it takes you right back to the front.
Well,
I can't remember which one it is.
definitely should have took
You
my
probably
coat off.
shouldn't show his photography,
Okay.
but you can show far back.
Made it different stuff.
Okay, we've got Art Elise Bales, Cliff Dwellers Gallery. Lots of artwork.
That was her life.
Yes. And once she didn't have the chemo anymore, or the wasn't doing the rehab anymore. And once she didn't have chemo, then it was just.
Oh my. Now for all of you lovers, this is Mountain Wildlife Rehab.
There's a couple of squirrels.
A couple of
Aw, look at the
pictures.
possum.
Got a couple possums here that were born and lost. She's got a bird in the hair worth two in the bush. Oh, and that's that famous guy right there. Trying to think of his name.
Jack Hanna.
Jack Hanna.
Into the wild.
How could I not know that name?
This table is dedicated to Lynn McCoy. She rehabbed in this area for 50 years and she just passed last Friday.
Oh, is that her right there, Lynn McCoy? With the
That's her
owl?
right here with Jack Hanna.
Oh, and that's her.
Right here. And all of the animals that are on all the pictures, all the animals are ones she rehabbed.
Uh-huh.
She rehabbed over 16,000 animals.
For 50 years, bet she did quite a few.
Bye.
Oh, and there's a squirrel.
Just like this. If you hit
That's
it
up
like
and
that,
down.
I think if you hit it.
That's that one. Must be a different button. Oh, and look, we got squirrels. I pray for squirrels that they get smarter about traffic and pavement.
Possums too. We pray that possums stay out of the river.
They are.
Because we end up with a lot of baby possums that way.
Yeah.
Oh, and you're getting ready to have baby squirrels here.
They're two boys.
Oh, he's just asserting dominance then. He's just asserting his dominance then. Yeah, I know that game.
Two boys.
He's like, I'm not giving you that.
People leave the possums, don't try to hurt them. We lead them in. They eat the ticks.
I want to walk right in front of here, sorry. Big old snake skin turtles. Now look at these claws from these predators. That is a barn owl, barrel owl, and the great horned owl. That is the great horned owl's foot. Yeah, boy, look at these guys. Definitely raptors.
Now, wait till Scott and Tara see this. Look at that. When Scott and Tara see this, oh my goodness. This is a crocheted possum. Let me get my hand behind it. Look at the tail and everything. Oops.
Uh-oh.
The baby's.
He must be on Velcro.
The baby's. Oh, the baby was.
And here's more of the animals that she rescued.
And then here's this one. Look at this one right here.
Oh, a little bobcat looks like a regular kitten when it's small. Wow.
Look at this possum here.
Oh, he is way cute.
Back up a little. There you go. That is cute.
Huh? Other rescued?
You know, you'll never find a possum
Hey, Tara.
unless he's falling out of the tree just trying to catch himself.
Oh, so that cartoon isn't real, huh?
No.
That's funny.
They use the tail for gathering up leaves.
I saw a video of that the other day, watching them do that. It was quite interesting to watch them.
Wow, those are some classic shoes right there. I never seen that. I wonder what planet those shoes came from. My goodness. Wild is right. We met the wildlife shoes. Wow. We're going to come to the next table over here. Who is Dolly? Obviously, it is her face and hair that matter the most.
We just saw showed some
seeds.
possums, Tara. Wait till Scott sees them. Some, like a collection type thing.
Seed things you can buy for birds.
Silicone non-slip jar opener. It's got chickens, bears, things like that.
Oh.
Those are nice.
Should we get one? Well, there. Good illustrated Bible stories. Into the Mist, tales of death and disaster, mishaps, misdeeds, and misfortunes, and mayhem in the Great Smoky Mountains. Let's look at the back of that. Volume 1, Into the Mist, depicts men and women in extreme situations struggling to survive against the brutal and often lethal adversity. Through the book's 13 chapters, it gets into the experience of a lone hiker, how the body of a murdered Jane Doe was discovered, share heroic response of park rangers, discover the deadly powers of lightning
You're
strikes,
saying a bunch of words that aren't supposed to be said.
following the courage. I'm just telling them what's on the back of the book.
Okay, I know, but here,
The
this is the
Mayberry
moon
cookbook?
pie. This is the moon pie. They
Moon
can
pie
go to
store.
the moon pie store. This is the booth for the moon pie store. This is the booth for the moon pie store. So if you want any of these books, you want to look at them, you want to read about them, you can go to the
Yep.
moon pie store.
And go Into the Mist. And of course, Mayberry cookbook. The Night Sky Guide. Oh, I've always wanted to know more about those constellations and things. So go to the moon pie store. We love it there. We've done a good vlog there too.
Yeah, in the basement and stuff.
Yep. So we've got some birds here.
Just stay back far. You don't want to get too
Right, you don't want to get too
Someone's
close. This is birds and photographs. Ooh, I like that one. That one says a turn at a 45-degree angle. Beautiful. Look at the artwork of God.
Thank you.
Thank you for the photographs.
This is really one of my favorites.
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah, no, this one of the turn.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's such a simple composition. And it's actually a horizontal composition. I just cropped it to fit this. But I measured this when I first saw it. I measured it to see. It looked like 45 degrees to me. And I measured it exactly 45.
It was 45. That is hilarious.
I do, yeah. And I call it a 45-degree turn. And a lot of people probably think, oh, this guy can't spell.
T-U-R-N, yeah. That was a very, very cool thing. Oh, look at that truck.
That is so sweet.
I'm going to hold this for a second. I'm going to get more cards out. I've handed out all my cards.
Here's his card right here.
And that's the one that you thought was sweet.
Yes, very sweet.
Wildlife nature photographer. So if someone had animals in this area and wanted you to come out and take pictures of them for their own records to put on their walls, that's
Yeah,
what you would do?
Sure.
Okay.
Yeah, I've done that before. I have to tell you my story here.
Okay.
Oh, the horse story?
Of the horse story. This is how.
Okay,
this
let me
is
get
how-
that on, you on the camera while you tell that. Let me see, got to get this thing, hit the right button, and up. There you are.
Okay, now this is how I interpret this. This was
Okay.
actually in Cade's Cove, but the horse on the right is a female Appaloosa.
Okay.
And I had to show with the series that the male had to work for that kiss, just like we always do. Because if you look at her here, she is not interested.
Not interested
Not
in
at
him.
all. Down here, I think he's whispering things to her. I think he's promising oats, maybe apples, maybe something sweet. I don't know what it was, but whatever it was, it worked.
It worked. And he.
And if that's not a smile, I mean, look at that with her eyes closed.
Oh, let's look at that closely. Eyes closed and getting a smooch. Oh,
Oh, that is sweet.
she believed him yesterday
Look
too.
at how he's.
We got a sleepy bear.
Wait, is,
Wow.
yeah, very cute.
And you just happened to see him?
I did.
Wow.
Just stumbled across him.
Looks like there's more than one bear in the picture.
Yeah, the upper left-hand corner is mom. There was a mom and 4 cubs in that tree. 3 cubs were sound asleep, and 1 little cub was kind of protecting everybody. He was so cute. But I've never seen him sleep
Let me
like that.
switch with you for a minute.
Okay, I want to switch. My hands are full.
His hand is getting tired.
My
Here.
hand is definitely getting tired. Here, this is us.
Okay.
Here.
And that, and that.
We're live stream right now, so we're sharing. This is some of his other artwork. Now you can buy it. They can probably buy it framed or unframed, correct?
Right.
Yeah, so you can buy it framed or unframed. It's absolutely beautiful. Now, is it all over America or mostly just here?
Kind of all over.
All over.
Yeah, a lot of the egrets and herons are Florida birds, but most of them are local. Matter of fact, this whole wall pretty much is my backyard.
Like you could get prints of like the eyes.
Right. Yep.
That's very artistic.
And the thing that's kind of cool about these, all of these multiples, I put a cheat sheet on the back that tells you what each one is.
Oh,
Because
okay.
it can be real confusing to try to figure it out without that cheat sheet.
And then down there, there's flowers
Uh-huh.
and then bugs over there.
Yeah, those are all different insects, but I have several. These are a mix, but I have some that are all dragonflies, some that are all damselflies. I also have some that are a little bit different. These are faces.
Oh,
This is called
yeah.
pareidolia. It's when something that looks like a face.
Looks like a face.
But really isn't.
You know, my husband taught me how to find faces and things. He would say, he'd look at something, he goes, there's a face in there.
Yeah, that's what I do all
He's
the
like
time.
you when it comes to that.
Yeah,
So this is your backyard here.
yeah, except for the
These-
owl.
Yeah, so these are like from his backyard. And you live here, you're local.
Knoxville.
Knoxville, okay. Thank you so much.
Well, thank you guys. Appreciate it.
Clay Thurston. Like a Thurston Howell III.
You don't know how many times I've heard that, except, lately, it hasn't happened, I guess.
Well, it's kind of
They're aging
finally
out.
got past it.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
But for a long time, it was just amazing, because they had to be the right age.
So it's, the event continues tomorrow.
You see that one where the
The event continues tomorrow. So if you're local in the area, you might want to come over here and see all of the events here. They do have talks and things like that in like different speakers and things like that. They have different speakers.
But still, if you don't catch the winds all the way back, they're all the way forward.
So there's an elk and there's a bear. Oh, look at the cabin right there. And then there's a cabin in the snow, a truck in the snow, and a waterfall.
Like this one. It just came up and go right up in my face. It was checking me out.
There, that's beautiful. Isn't that beautiful? Beautiful. So there's more booths, and a lot of the people left already for today, but here's some oil paintings. This is going on tomorrow as well. So you can come back tomorrow and see all of this. Wow, look at the... Wow. Hi, Jim Spencer, how are you? We came to this wildlife event, so we decided to just pop up live. That's the popcorn machine. It sets off the alarm.
Yep. The popcorn machine does it.
Okay, so whenever we hear that, we know, popcorn.
Yeah, down the falls room, yeah. All right, see you. Y'all have a good night.
Images, Steve V. Images.
Thank
So
you.
there's it. Thank you.
Enjoyed it.
Oops. Where's Donny at? I don't know where Donny is, but must be back there still. So, what are the hours for this tomorrow?
Tomorrow we start with the vendors at 10 o'clock. The presentations start at 9 o'clock, and we go till tomorrow night. The last presentation's at 7:30.
7:30.
Yeah.
All right.
Thank you.
Thank you. Are you, I don't know where you are, Donny. Are you coming?
So, I mean, I had a huge history, but, I just had to leave and stay.
So there's all that area that I just walked past is where they'll have booths and everything like that. So this, oh, there's a parrot in here too, by the way. He's facing the other direction right now. But this is the wildlife, 31st Annual Wildlife Wilderness Week in Pigeon Forge. So I just want to, I don't know where Donny is right now. He's back there somewhere. I'm going to have to find him. But this is the hotel right here. It looks quite beautiful. Smoky Mountain Man said that he stayed here once. He was doing something at Dollywood, and they actually put them up here. So Dollywood treats you nice, doesn't it? So I just want to say thank you for joining us. We want to say we love you, but Jesus loves you more. And if you haven't hit that like button, we appreciate it. Thank you so much. We'll see you tomorrow.
Okay, well, we are